Hey guys, my name is Jermaine Payne and welcome back to the channel. So today I want to talk with you guys about increasing your AOV. Most importantly, why you need to increase your AOV. So let's just jump right into it and let me explain to you what's your AOV. So AOV stands for average order value. What does that mean? So basically, it's every time somebody comes to your store, this is very simple, every time somebody comes to your store and they purchase something over, let's say, 50 orders, right? It fluctuates between different prices, $25 a pound to 100 or something like that. And whatever the averages of those 50 orders, that's what we consider your AOV. Now, the reason why this is important is because when you're advertising, there's a cost associated to advertising. Your AOV is directly tied to your ROAS, your return on ad spend, which is basically how much you multiplied your spend, your advertising cost by. So for example, if you spent £1,000 or $1,000 and you made back 2,000 in revenue, your ROAS is 2. That's the 2,000 in revenue divided by the amount that you spend to get this revenue gives you your ROAS. Okay, so if you have a low AOV, right? So let's say an average of 50 for your AOV. I like to do simple maths to get a point across. So I like to stick to a conversion rate of 3% because that's kind of like the average. So let's say you had a conversion rate of 3%, right? And your AOV is £50. That means for every 100 people that goes to your website, you're gonna get 3 sales, right? Now, what determines the cost of your ad spend is the cost per click, right? How much does it cost to get 100 people or an amount of people to your website? How much does one click cost? So for easy maths, we're going to say it costs like $1 or £1 to get a user to your website, right? So that means it's going to cost you $100. This is the advertising cost. $100 or pounds to get 3 sales with an AOV of $50 or £50. That means you're getting 3 sales. 50, your AOV times the 3 sales is 150. That means your return on ad spend is 1.5. Now 1.5, that's not exciting. Let's keep it real. That's not exciting. You want to get maybe a 2x, maybe a 3x, a 4x, or 5x. So how are you going to get that 3x, 4x, or 5x? You have to increase your AOV. So there's many ways for you to increase your AOV, but I'm going to show you what I think is the quickest way for you to go ahead and increase your AOV this coming week. So let's jump right into it. So tip number 1, increase your price. Like, this might sound super simple, like, oh, increase, duh, you know what I'm saying? But it's not really so easy because then there's also challenges when you increase your price, because then you could reduce your conversion rate as well too. And when you decrease your conversion rate, then you're making less sales. So it's not so simple in terms of, oh, I'm just going to increase my price, and then when I increase my price instantly the AOV is up and I'm profitable. No, because you possibly could have reduced your conversion rate as well too. But the benefit of increasing your price, this means that you basically, instead of increasing a portion of your sales with like other AOV mechanisms, you've gone ahead and increased all of your sales, 100% of your sales, because the price is higher. Now, like I was saying earlier, you don't want to just increase the price. It takes some testing with increasing your prices, because obviously you can price too high and you can price yourself out, or when you price high you just have to justify it. But anyway, however you go about testing your prices, there's definitely going to be an impact on your conversion rate, and conversion rate optimization is something else that we talk about in another video. But when you increase your price, it can impact your conversion rate, and with that you want to offer more value, because at the end of the day you can justify your price if you give enough value. So think about that when you're increasing your price, and also test different prices to see how much is going to impact your conversion rate, because you might increase your price by, let's say, $1 or $2, right? And there might be no change to your conversion rate. Whereas if you bump it by 5 or 10, like then instantly like the conversion rate could start coming down. But test different price points and see what happens with your AOV. All right, so the next point number 2, post-purchase upsells. What's a post-purchase upsell? So basically, this is an offer that you make to your customer after they went through the checkout process, confirm the order, and then on the thank you page, there's this one-time offer that pops up. Usually what you can do is offer like the exact same product that they had at a slightly lower price, not too much so they like, whoa, I just bought this full price and now you're offering it to me for 50% off. No, not so aggressive, but maybe 15% off, 20% off, 25%. And again, this is something that you'd have to test, right? But also what you can do, you can add a complementary product. So some products, like you would know your store better than anybody else, right? And there's some products that just go well together. Maybe that's the product that you offer, usually offering the same product is something that a lot of people do because it's like, well, you just had this, you can get a next one, especially if it's something that you can have more than one of. But if it's not, then you want to offer a complementary product. And like I said, only you gonna know what's the best complementary product to offer. And when you're offering a complementary product, you don't necessarily have to offer a discount, but you can. And the reason why you'd offer a discount is because you just want to give them that extra incentive, So when they see, they're like, I may as well get this one time because it's here. And post-purchase upsells usually work. What I've seen is a conversion rate anywhere between 20 to 30%. So it's not like as strong as increasing your prices, because obviously that increases the AOV across 100% of your sales. But when you do the post-purchase upsell, it will increase the AOV on 20 to 30% of your orders on average. All right, so the last one, bundling. I love bundling because I think it's like quite easy to do. You can bundle on top of a special landing page. You can bundle right there on your product description page and just show your customers like, hey, if you buy 2 of these, you get 5% off. You buy 3 of these, you get 15% off. Like when it comes to the discount values, like that's really up to you, because at the end of the day, you have to know your margins. And what's important as well too is to understand that this is about acquiring the customer. It's not just about making a profit, because if you're breaking even and you're acquiring the customer, then on the back end, you're sending out your email campaigns, your SMS campaigns, and that's where you're gonna really make your profit. So what you wanna do when it comes to the bundling is consider your profit margins and test different offers, different discount values to see which one is going to work best. But bundling is another way that you can increase your AOV. There's tons of different ways to bundle. You can bundle with the same product again. You can bundle with a gift, for example. You can bundle with a t-shirt. You can bundle with a digital download or something like that. There's tons of different ways to bundle, and you just got to be creative with it. What's most important is that you're doing these things, you're not overthinking, you're testing, you're recording, and you're improving your AOV by taking action with some of these strategies that I just discussed with you. So I think that's about it. I didn't want to make this video too long. Those are my tips on increasing your AOV. Again, the reason why your AOV is so important is because it's directly related to the return on ad spend that you get. So low AOV, high ad cost, you might be breaking even or losing money. Higher AOV, same ad cost, because the cost per click isn't going to change. So if you can maintain, let me not say that, because that could definitely change. But chances are, if your creators are strong enough, the cost per click won't change. So when you increase your AOV, then you're gonna make more revenue on the front end, and then you can break even, you can make profit or whatever. The most important thing about your AOV in these sorts of activities is that you want to remember that the goal is to acquire the customer. Acquire the customer at a break even, or acquire the customer at a small profit. But the bulk of your profits is going to be on the back end when you're increasing your lifetime value. So that's something that we can speak about in another video, but I hope that you guys find tons of value in this video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like if you like this video and content like this, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.